All right, how you guys doing out in Facebook land and YouTube channel? Coming at you from Three Frog Studios here in Brundage, Alabama. My name is Jimmy P. Brown II. Of course, right here, the man, the myth, the something, Mr. Jim
The Saint.
Chaffin, the Saint, the Pope of Punk, the Bishop of Fresno, the Saint of Madeira.
Yes, sir.
And behind us, joining us here, he drove all the way from Nashville to be with us.
What's up?
This is Ken Sheahan. So if you've seen our Facebook, you know everybody here. Everybody has their time of posting and all that. We had quite an exciting weekend here, dude.
Dude, I know. Fantastic. Time well spent.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good hanging out. Even better, making music. Your wife makes killer eggs every morning. It's been great.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yep.
For those of you that don't know, Jim just came out really on an impromptu type thing. He just wanted to come out and pretty much give me a kick in the ass and get me started with trying to write, and because I hadn't written anything. And when we got into the room, when we get together, we cannot see each other for 10 years, right? I mean, and then right when we get together, it's like we pick up right where we left off. It's just a very awesome symbiotic relationship that we have. We've just been bros for a long time, and but I was a little afraid of getting into the practice room or the studio here and just picking up the guitar and seeing what would happen, because I haven't done that so long with anybody. And
especially with this feel.
Yeah,
that
this
we're-
feel, what
yeah,
we're
we're
about
trying
to
to
do, and we'll
accomplish.
get into that with this right now. But I picked up the guitar, and Jim picked up his sticks, and I think it was a matter of 5 or 10 minutes, and it just started happening.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We had a new song, and it just flowed, and we worked on it for about an hour or two to arrange it, make sure it was right, and when it felt good, we started tracking, and we got a great little, a good working compass for us to go on from this point on, because
Phenomenal.
this is kind of what we call pre-production, because we want to make sure that we have the best sounding record for you. And the scary thing is the demos, like I don't like calling them
Demo?
that.
Yeah.
But they
Not quite a
sound
demo.
gigantic.
Yeah.
I'm sending Jim home with some MP3s of what we've done, and they just, Ken, you've let's ask you what you think.
Well, for me, it was just kind of like a last minute thing for me. I saw that Jim posted on Facebook that he was flying out here, and I live in Nashville. It's about a 5-hour drive from here. I'm like, well, shoot, I should just drive down there and hang out, check it out, see what's going on. And the 2 songs you guys played and recorded sound great to me. It's really good seeing you guys record some new stuff and working together. I think you guys work really well together. It's been really cool for me to witness all that and be here in the studio and that magic, if you will, how that all comes together. So it's been a good time hanging out, catching up. I haven't seen Jimmy in, gosh,
it's been a long time.
A long time.
Like
Seen
20 years or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
20 years.
So it's been a really cool weekend, just catching up. A lot of fun.
And we had a really cool guest come down, Greg Brewster and Cheryl Chances. They are filming a movie right now. We're not allowed to say the title. Is that right?
Yeah,
It's like WTH or something like that. But
getting a trademark for it or something like that.
yeah, but he's actually filming a movie concerning the history of Christian metal, and it's pretty darn cool. And it was an honor, number one, for Deliverance and for the Crucified to be even considered as some pioneers in the movement, and it's for the mid to latter years, which is really, really cool. Either way, they came, and I never know what it's like to hang out with people the first time, and I'm always a bit sketchy and uncomfortable, and it was just instant. The minute we hooked up with them outside in the parking area, and it was great, and we had just such a fun time. We didn't get to really
very good, cool people, very cool people.
Very cool people. We didn't get time to work, and then Ken showed up, and they bonded with Ken, and they not only filmed segments with me and of course Jim, But they even filmed segments with Ken, which was really cool, and also the owner of Three Frogs here, my partner Olaf Lieb. So they were just incredibly gracious, and we were just really happy to be a part of what they're doing and what they're wanting to do. So.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, Ken is like long time.
Oh yeah, you got
roadie. And you know, when I say roadie, there was no crew of roadies back in the day. It was just Ken. Ken set up the drums, the guitar. He did everything for us. I know for a lot of years and for a lot of different bands. So he had a lot of great stories to share with them. So it was pretty cool.
Ken was the one-man road crew for a long time.
Good man.
And traveled all over the world. And
I miss him.
Yeah.
It's too bad he's gone.
I know we're talking.
Oh, he's right there.
So, but we've had just such a great time, and I'll be honest with you, you're catching us at our most tired. It's 12:40 a.m. and we've been pumping at it since Saturday, or did you fly in Friday or Saturday? No, it's Friday.
Friday, yeah.
So Jim flew in real late into Montgomery. He was surprised to see what a tiny little airport with one conveyor belt for all the luggage.
Everything's closed at 11 o'clock on a Friday night. That was weird.
Yeah, we just wanted to go get a drink afterwards, and I had to tell them, it's all they roll up the roads. They really do.
Yeah,
crazy. They unravel them at 5:30, and trying to get this guy out of bed early, boy, man, forget it. Not going to happen.
No.
He thinks I'm running the washing machine when I'm on my treadmill. So, but we are just having an amazing time. We got 2 songs, like literally, I mean, they're near done. And should we play a little bit in there?
You can.
My favorite part.
Definitely, it's just a kind of a mixture. It's crazy, man. We've gone. I mean, it's definitely the old school feel and stuff, but with
all over the place,
some nice groove type of stuff too. I mean, don't get scared. It's gonna be heavy.
Oh, this is going to be
fast.
This is going to be the heaviest release since the first 2 records. There's been rumors of that. You've read that, but they weren't my words. But now you're hearing it right from the horses' mouths. This is going to be the heaviest record since probably the first 2 records. The caboose.
The caboose, yeah. And we've never really written together, which was
was
also kind of weird. Coming out here, I'm like, well, at least I'll get to hang out with him. We'll see how it goes. And it really was super, just like our friendship, super cohesive. It was super comfortable. We had a blast. We were able to critique each other without freaking out, but we barely even did that because it was like we were thinking the same thing, which is awesome.
Pretty rare.
Awesome.
Pretty rare.
Yeah, total blessing.
The thing that was really, a lot of people know and a lot of people don't know, so I'll just remind you, remember Jim is the honorary member and now the official member of Deliverance. After all these years, Jim bailed us out of many a situation where we needed a drummer on tour. And he was just always there for us. And whenever we had shows that we needed him to fill in, he was there. But, he was always busy with obviously you guys know about the Crucified and then the Blamed and then, the other 200 projects that he did, does and still does. He's playing with Mike Knott this week, man. I mean, He's got some cool stuff going on. So, over at the Joshua Festival?
Joshua Fest, yeah, up in Quincy, California.
Yeah, so if you're in the Northern Cal area or Seattle or Oregon and you're on your way to the Josh Festival, Josh?
Drop on and say Joshua Fest.
Joshua
Fest.
Joshua Festival.
Friday night, main stage, Mike Knott. Come on, say hi.
With Jim Chaffin.
Jim Chaffin.
He is.
I am.
Jim Chaffin.
Jim Chaffin. I'm not Michael Knott.
But it's been cool, and I'm kind of bummed to see both Ken and Jim leave. Because what?
Be truthful.
I am.
I
You know,
know,
it's
dude,
it's
I'm
just a
kidding.
bummer because
Yeah.
you know, in fact, people have been laughing at me out in California because I said, you know, it sucks here because I have nobody to play with. And they all, oh, boo-hoo, Jimmy doesn't get to play with anybody. Like we're little kids and we still act like that. And it does. So when they flew out to play with me, it was nice. But now I'm on the swing set all alone again as soon as they bail. Until the next visit, but which I know,
Yeah.
which we're going to be talking about
You got the treadmill
in
going.
another video, because we're definitely wanting to do something very special with this recording, and
Sure.
you know, me, Jim, and Ken have just been brainstorming all day. Ken has amazing ideas. Again, he's been on the road. He's a true road warrior for many, many moons, and he's ready to help us take this to the level that I think that we need to go with this release. We've just,
Sure.
I think we've wasted too many time. And this is, I'll be honest with you, this release out of the last 3 Deliverance to come. I mean, I'm happy with the releases, Assimilation, As Above, and Hear What I Say. They're cool. They've got moments, but they always felt somewhat contrived for me. This one's feeling natural. It's feeling very real. And it should this feeling continue throughout the entire, I think we're just going to have an unbelievable record.
Oh man, yeah.
And if that's the case, then we need to market it right and get it out there right and make sure it's perfect for you guys, the listener. So we are going on 11 minutes. I didn't want to do my usual 45, especially because Jim starts getting real antsy and he looks like he has to go to the bathroom.
It's
and
not written word, so you're all right. I just don't want
Wow.
to read that much. I'll listen, but I don't read.
Wow. But
I don't read.
dude, he don't read. But Jim had some cool experiences here in Alabama.
Yes.
He ate some barbecue. He went
Barbecue.
to some weird stores. So I'm going to let him
Some
tell you a
Piggly
little about his Alabama experience.
Well, so far so good. I was kind of scared. There's like, being
No
from
Starbucks
California,
here.
there's no Starbucks. Yeah,
That's
there's
a
like
scary thought.
it's like, yeah, I know. It was like I was just telling somebody the other day, like no Starbucks, that's camping for me. So sorry, all you purists, but Starbucks, I'm corporate guy. So anyway, but yeah, we went to the Piggly Wiggly. Speaking of corporations, which is a store here, and I was told I got to go there, got to experience it. Man,
I didn't tell you that.
No, you didn't tell me that. You're like, why you want to go to that trash? I don't know. His wife said to experience it, so I said I got to do it. So yeah, I walked in and it all looked kind of like a regular store until I saw the employees and
not dressed
just
in uniform.
not dressed in uniforms, just normally dressed people like stocking shelves. I wasn't sure if people were stealing things. It was just really weird. Nobody said a word to me, and I'm just kind of looking around, and yeah, it was a trip. It was very interesting.
This is deep
And
south.
This
is deep south.
Yeah. It's really humid here, which is also kind of nasty. And the bugs are really interesting. They have really large bugs here, which, this is all news to me, but if you've lived out this way, you know what's going on.
So you haven't even seen a cicada. Could you imagine if you saw a cicada?
Oh gosh,
They look
the
prehistoric.
cicada invasion
Yeah.
is the worst.
No,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, they look prehistoric. They're horrifying. But you've enjoyed yourself?
Oh yeah, I've had a blast. I really have had a blast. I had no idea coming out here what we were gonna do, how things were gonna go, but I don't know. I just felt like I had the time, I had the finances, wanted to spend time with you anyway.
Yeah.
Little did I know there was really nothing to do here. So thank God that we were actually able to do some music and met Greg and Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar.
And
And
we're
then
able to
Ken
do that.
joining us.
Yeah, and Ken joined us.
That
It's
was
just been
last minute awesome surprise.
yeah, it's just been really nice, really nice.
It felt like the old
time
days.
has flied, by. I do miss my wife. I'll be there tomorrow. See you, hon. But I snuggle with the pillow instead. No, don't go there. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, stop it.
Okay. It's a foam pillow. It's all
Well,
I'm gonna say.
giggly
It's
wiggly. What was you saying?
well, what is it? Oakley dokley.
Oakley dokley.
Oakley dokley. Ken, we were commenting about it because we have to say it. We have to say something about it. The smoking blog.
Yeah.
Oh, the blog. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anything that ridiculous.
I know, yeah. It just seems like the old legalistic days, and I thought that was just way behind us.
How many posts?
Oh, it's like over 300 now.
It's so silly. I don't know.
I was there when I was like 18, 19, 20, maybe. But wow. I'm 50 this year. Jimmy's like 28. So
yeah.
it's like, come on, people. That's like there's more going on in life than somebody smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
you know, I understand. I hate cigarette smoke. I don't smoke, but I don't care if somebody smokes. What's that gonna do? It's just.
Well, the question of
sad.
it being unhealthy and all that other stuff, of course.
That's debatable, for
no,
sure.
but I have no problem saying that. Just like overconsumption of caffeine, which I'm guilty of as well.
Yeah, or like you said, or sugar,
or high
fats,
or high fructose corn syrup, and all these other things. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I mean, we take our chances with all those things, and I'm not advocating it. Although I got a great idea from somebody to start my own cigarette company. Holy smokes! Might have to do that.
And what was the peg line or the
discerning Christian
for
smoker.
the discerning
for the
Christian
discerning
smoker.
Christian smokers? Holy smokes! Coming to you
Holy
soon
smokes.
out of Virginia. Smooth Virginia tobacco.
Smooth like the mercy of God.
I think we're good. We're happy. Like I said, Jim, unfortunately, we're going to have breakfast with my bud Olaf tomorrow morning. He wants to go to the Huddle House. He's never been. Another thing that he really wanted to go. You liked Hooks,
Pray
right?
for me. Oh, Hooks was awesome. Yeah, it was great barbecue. What?
Had you heard of Huddle House, or did you just
Never heard of Huddle House.
Okay,
Never
it's not
heard
like
of.
someone said you have to go to Huddle House.
Nobody in my whole life has
Yeah.
ever said you have to go to Huddle House. Yeah, until I got here. So,
but he's gonna enjoy it. It's actually fairly good.
oh yeah, I like some greasy spoon. That's good.
Oh, it's very greasy spoon.
Yeah, it's cool.
But
good.
better than
Waffle House.
Yeah,
No cigarette butts in my waffle.
Yeah. At Waffle House, you have to admit, it's awesome after a show at 2 a.m. Just like Denny's.
Well, Denny's, yeah. In
Denny's
California,
is
it's
absolute.
Denny's. Yeah, it's like...
Absolute.
Yep.
But we're excited, and this is just the beginning. So,
Yeah.
So thanks again. But is there anything you wanted to say to our listening audience?
No?
Wow.
We just talked about some stuff.
I mean,
about those Vikings.
anything. Oh, my gosh.
I had an amazing fantasy football draft tonight. Is that what you want me to talk
Yeah,
about?
he stopped a drum session, a recording session, to go and play with this fantasy draft crap or whatever it is.
Priorities,
Yeah, I guess.
person.
Oh, well.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm stoked. I'm really excited to get this done. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. You know, this guy he's a good man. I've known him forever. Love him. You know, I've got
over half our lives.
Yeah, it's very rare to have a couple, 2 or 3 lifelong friends in your life, but I'm super blessed to have many, and Jimmy is one of the longest standing in that sense, and both through both the things that we've gone through, and it's just always, brotherhood. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. And same with Ken. Ken's been there.
Ken has seen. Ken has seen more than the average person will ever see. The behind the scenes crap, and this is.
I should write a book.
You should
write a
behind
book.
the scenes of the CCM.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, well,
How
maybe
wonderful that would be.
Oh yeah,
I'd like to write the foreword. Well, Ken, do you want to say anything to the listeners and the people that are watching this?
No, just it's a great time being here.
You gotta plug your business.
Yeah. No, yeah, just like what I said before. Just had a good time, and like what Jim's saying, we've all known each other for like I'm the youngest out of all 3 of us. I've definitely more than half my life.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing you guys,
It's a trip.
It really is. You know, look back on all the shows we did back in the day and the touring, and it just blows my mind to think that coming back around full circle, still doing this, and it's just been fun. So it's cool that there's people still out there listening and wanting to hear more stuff. So yeah, I'm just it. Like I said before, it was just a fluke thing. Me even being here, it was just totally random, spur of the moment. Like, oh yeah, I'll just drive down to Alabama. I'd never been here to Troy, Alabama. Where were we? Brundage or something like that?
The studio's in Brundage.
Yeah.
I live in Troy.
Right.
Either way, they're not too far apart. Yeah. No Starbucks. Well, at the university?
Yes.
But
Troy University. Very good stuff.
it's pretty.
Yeah.
I know, but we don't go to school. So, all right. One more excerpt. I like the kick pattern. Yep.
Yeah, for you people who were like the aggressive old Deliverance and stuff, that's exactly what you're gonna get with my drumming on it.
I know it's gonna be
but
awesome.
his picking and playing on it,
it's gonna be sick.
yeah, dude, I'm super stoked. We're only 2 songs in, and it took us 2 days to do that.
Not even that when you think about it. When you compile the hours.
Hour wise.
We went in again today. We went in again today, and it just happened again. Just started.
That's why you put your foot in the butt. Can I say ass on your ball? Put your foot.
You can say ass.
Yeah,
on
my
say
foot in
you
his
want.
ass equals great music.
Wow, that's kind of scary.
I know. I'm still looking for my
It's
foot.
a scary statement.
So
Foot and ass makes great music.
you miss ass.
should
So I'm
trademark
still
that.
looking for it. My foot.
Wow. On that note.
Yep.
Oh my God, we're at 21 minutes.
Woogly googly.
Well, Oakley dokley,
Oakley dokley.
cheese and rice.
Got down, sat on a bench.
What?
Just say it fast. Got down, sat on a bench.
Got down, sent. Oh,
Yeah. That's from my friend Brian Gray.
that's pretty good. Got down,
Yeah.
sat on a bench.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
Got down and sat on a bench. Say it real fast. Brian Gray, hope you're watching this, you jerk.
Dog.
You could have been here too. You're only a 12-hour drive.
I know. Where's your priorities?
What's up, man? Instead of going to these drag queen fests or whatever it is that you do.
White out.
All right, guys. Thank you, and you guys enjoy watching this. And
It is coming soon. You've seen pictures. We've talked about it. We've yacked about it. But now it's in action. So breathe easy. We'll have some tunes for you guys soon.
awesome. All right, thanks, guys. Peace out. We'll talk to
See
you
ya.
at the next blog. Bye.